The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never could go so well. But why should I resist? Baby, I know so well. I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, spite of a warning voice out of the night that repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, spite of a warning voice out of the night that repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But when I do, just the thought of you makes me stop for a begin. 'Cause I've got you, yes, I've got you, yes, I've got you.
Show is brought to you by Christy tablets for relief from cold miseries and sinus congestion. CoverGirl makeup, the glamour makeup that's actually good for your skin. And by the Polaroid 10-second automatic camera. Just push 3 buttons for a finished picture in 10 seconds.
What is the worst part of a cold? It's all the parts that really hurt. That's why you need Dristan decongestant tablets. Dristan works everywhere it hurts, as aspirin and all-day capsules can't. Dristan has the one decongestant most prescribed by doctors to help drain all 8 sinus cavities. Dristan also combines these modern medicines to reduce fever, relieve body hurts and pain. Don't let cold symptoms hurt you any longer. Get Dristan. Dristan works where it hurts.
Wait, there's a big fat difference in peanuts. These roasted peanuts have this much extra fat. But Franklin dry toasted peanuts have 21% less fat in every mouthful. A big fat difference. Roasted peanuts are boiled in oil. Franklin peanuts are toasted high and dry. That means a crisper flavor and 21% less fat in Franklin.
Franklin, as in Ben?
No, as in peanut.
Catchy name, Franklin.
And now, here is the star of our show, Andy Williams.
Anything come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear, don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality. Wake up to reality. But when I do, just the thought of you makes me stop. Or I begin, 'cause I've got you. Yes, I've got you. Yes, I've got you. Under my Thank you very much, and welcome to our show. We have a show that I think you will enjoy very much. We have some of our regulars with us tonight, Colin Romoff and the orchestra, and we have the new Christy Minstrels, of course, and our two special guests tonight, Mickey Rooney and Miyoshi Umeki. And now, without waiting any longer, here are the new Christy Minstrels.
Lemony free, lemon tea.
I want to be where the living's free.
Won't you come along with me
To the big rock candy mountain, that's where I'd like to be. By soda water fountain and beneath the gumdrop tree. It's a land of milk and honey, and there ain't no work to do. We'll sleep all day in the new moon hay. That train is a-leaving, I'm on my way. To the big rock candy mountain. That big rock candy mountain.
where the hens lay soft-boiled eggs, the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the cops have wooden legs.
There the hand does grow on bushes, and you never change your socks. I'd like to be where the living's free, plenty of cider and cinnamon tea. On the big rock candy mountain. And if I get to heaven, I'll just you wait and see. I'll tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate, no fancy life for me. Just send me where there's freight trains and plenty of hobos too. I'd like to go where there ain't no snow, where you don't need money and the wind don't blow. The bluebird sings on the left, and people don't care if you comb your hair. Just wait till I get there, to the big rock candy mountain. That big rock candy mountain.
The new Christy Minstrels. And now, I'd like to introduce someone, the young man that I played golf with about a week ago. He's one of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. He's been a movie actor, big star, for more years than he or I care to remember. He has just completed a movie that is being shown now in all the theaters throughout the country called Requiem for a Heavyweight, where he really shows what a great actor he is. And he's just now doing a movie for Stanley Kramer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mickey Rooney.
Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you very kindly, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, it certainly is a pleasure being on your show, Andy.
Well, thank you. What's the name of the movie that you're making for Stanley Kramer?
Well, the name of this epic is called It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
That's a strange time.
Yes, yes, it is.
You know, it's a funny picture I hear.
Yes, yes,
Speaking of funny, how's your golf?
That's not funny.
Oh, gee, I thought it was kind of funny.
No.
Well, if you don't want to talk about golf, how's your tennis?
Now, that's funny.
Hey, speaking of tennis, Mickey, you know that thing that you do at parties that I love?
The
about
tennis bit?
match? Would you do it if I set it up for the folks?
You set it up for everybody, and I'll do it.
All right, I'll set
Be
it
my
up.
pleasure. Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Forest Hills and the National Tennis Championship, where Mickey Rooney is warming up for a game with the great Pancho Gonzalez. There's the great backhand, forehand. And now, let's watch Mickey Rooney serve, only this time, let's watch him through the eye of the slow-motion camera. What a beautiful serve. But, uh-oh, here comes the ball to the other side of the court. And he returns it with a beautiful forehand drive. But, uh-oh, here comes the ball to the other side of the court. He follows through beautifully on a backhand smash, but, uh-oh, here comes the ball to the other side of the court. A chopping forehand, but, uh-oh, here comes the ball to the other side of the court. Mickey, that is really funny. You know, this man does everything great. Great pantomime, great comedy, great dramatic acting. You know, Mickey, living in Hollywood as you have all your life, I guess.
Ever since I've been this high.
You know, and you've made movies since you were a little kid. I guess you've seen stars on the way up, and you've seen them when they've been at their peak, and you've probably seen them again as some of them have started down towards
Downhill?
the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to, if I may, Andy, I'd like to tell you about the side of Hollywood that people very seldom get to see. May I?
Please do.
Thank you. This is the heartbeat of Hollywood. The glitter and the glamour and the glow. There's much to the makeup of Hollywood, but most of all it's like a movie show. It has its cast of characters all waiting for their break. The mother who exploits her child, but all for mother's sake. And those who come from little towns, the stars of high school plays. And those who study drama nights, hope, work, and pray. The extra with her foot in the door, and the bit player who would like a bit more, and the featured player who is just a bit under par, and the star. There's always the star. What's it like to be a star? I can tell you. It's a long, hard pull to get to the top. A constant fight to stay on top, yet you know someday it's all going to stop. You're a has-been, a flop. You drop and you drop. And then what? Well, hi, Al. You're pretty tough to get to see these days. I guess you're kind of busy casting and everything. The family, they're fine. Everybody's fine in the family. My oldest boy, he's going to college now. Yeah. I read in the Reporter and Variety that you're going to do a remake on Never Come Tomorrow, and I thought I'd beat you to the punch and I'd come over and... You know, instead of sending for me, you're going to make it into a musical? Oh, that's wonderful, Al. You know, I can do those dance routines I used to do, huh? And a little step that... Well, I know I'm a little rusty, Al, but I can get in shape in no time at all. You know what I mean? And if it's a musical, you're going to need imitations. There's no one that does them better than I do. How about the ones I do of Jimmy Stewart and Gene Arthur in a scene from Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, when they're on the steps of there in Washington, D.C., and Jimmy says... wait a minute. Maybe I'm missing the whole thing here. A lot of people don't want me to become senator, that's it. Well, they're going to get the surprise of their life. Well, you have to worry about it, because I'll be laughing. And then Gene says to Jimmy,
No, why are you getting silly, Jeff? Don't you know that they're just going to break your heart? You're not going to be able to do it.
Well, how about it? How about it, Al? Shall I head over to wardrobe and get all fitted out? Well, how could you make Never Comes Tomorrow without me? That was the picture that I won the Oscar nomination, and you, Al, you became a producer off of that picture. Remember it? I know it was 22 years ago, but my fans will all expect me to... Oh, you've already cast the picture, all right? You mind my asking who got my part? Oh. He's very good. He's very young, but he's very good. Part of the father? Oh, Al, come on. I don't need a job that badly. I'm still a good actor. What are you talking about? How many lines does the father have? 5 lines? Come on, Al. I couldn't do 5. Are they good lines, Al? I mean, would they show me off well? Al, I'll take it just as a favor to you. I'll do it. What am I kidding you for, Al? I need this job back. This is the heartbeat of Hollywood. To be a star or not to be content, where dreams are the heartbeat of Hollywood, and dreams leave only footprints in cement. Dreams leave only footprints in cement.
Mickey,
Very nice of you.
Was
Thank you, friend.
Just wonderful.
Thank you, Andy. Andy. Say, you know, it seems strange to be calling somebody else Andy. Because I was Andy for years in the Andy Hardy series.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
I remember you were.
Yeah. Just seems a little strange to me, that's all.
But, you know, Mickey, Andy isn't my real first name. My first name is Howard.
Oh, I see.
Howard Andrew.
Howard Andrew.
Your first name is Mickey, isn't it?
No. My first name is Joe. Joseph Ninian. You.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the first, your first television appearance
It's tough
of
to say,
Howard Andrew Williams and Joe Ninian Ewell. The
That's
new
it.
singing group. Sounds like a highlight. Yeah. How about singing one of those great songs, Joe?
Like what, the Rodgers and Hammerstein songs?
Well, one of the great songs that you've done in movies, you know, at MGM.
Oh, like, I like New York in June. How about you?
Well, that's a great song. But the one I meant is the one that you did with Judy Garland in a picture.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. I'm biding my time, 'cause that's the kind of guy I am. Is that what you mean?
That's not the one I meant. I love that song.
Yeah.
That's a Gershwin
Oh,
song.
I know the one.
But the one I mean is
I know
the one
the
that you
one.
sang with her, a duet.
We'll take Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten
That's not it.
Island, too.
That's not the one. I love that song.
Oh, you mean the one? Oh, I got it now, buddy. You know, dull
With
me.
Judy, you did.
Yeah, when we hit each other, and she sticks me with a knife and this and that,
Yeah,
and I
that's
hit
the-
her with a piano stool.
That's the one, the love song in the picture.
Yeah, I've got it.
The love song.
I have eyes in there to give you dirty looks.
That's the song.
Yeah.
I have words that do not come from children's books.
Andrew, there's a trick with a knife I'm learning to do. Oh, and everything I've got belongs to you.
That's hard. I've a powerful anesthesia in my fist.
I've the perfect wrist to give your neck a twist.
There are hammerlock holds. I've mastered a few.
Yeah, show me.
Everything I've got belongs to you.
Sorry.
Share alike.
You get struck each time I strike.
Me for you.
You for me.
I'll give you plenty of nothing.
I'm not yours for better, but for worse.
Yeah.
You're not going to keep that well-known witch's curse, huh?
I've a terrible tongue, a temper for two.
Yeah. And everything I've got belongs. Everything I've got belongs.
Everything I've got belongs to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig-a-dig-a-dig.
It's a glamorous Broadway opening night. And where have you seen this beauty before? On the cover of McCall's. It's lovely cover girl Sandra Peterson
wearing fabulous new CoverGirl medicated makeup by Noxzema. Glamorous liquid and matching powder to give you a CoverGirl complexion so natural you can't believe it's makeup.
CoverGirl liquid covers beautifully. Makes your skin look fresh and flawless.
And it's medicated and antiseptic to help a beautiful skin stay lovely. It helps prevent skin problems. Smells nice, too.
CoverGirl matching powder is antiseptic, too.
It guards against blemishes, fights germs on your puff, helps purify your skin every time you use it. Get new CoverGirl medicated makeup by Noxzema to give you a CoverGirl complexion.
See for yourself why it's the makeup of CoverGirls.
You know, the Christy Minstrels are talented not only collectively, but individually as well. As an example, there are two in the group who have an album out called Here and Now on World Pacific, I believe. I'd like you to meet them. Their names? Barry Kane and Barry McGuire.
No. I'm Barry Kane. And I'm Barry McGuire.
You're Barry Kane and you're Barry McGuire.
That's right.
Always get that mixed up. How do folks remember which is which?
Well, you see, I'm the one with 23% fewer cavities.
Yes, and I'm the one that still wears the greasy kid stuff.
Well, only your hairdresser would know for sure, I think. You know, that in the album that you have, Here and Now, the name of it, right?
Right.
There's a song that I just love, and I thought it was probably written by, one of the great folk writers like Leadbelly or Alan Lomax or somebody like that. It turns out, after reading the album cover and the liner notes, that it was written by Miss Peggy Lee.
Oh, yes.
A wonderful song called Gold Wedding Ring.
Right.
Can I sing along with you on it?
Sure, we'd love it.
I left her to live all alone. She'll bank the fires with the dark balls of peace. Love's full of waiting, and love is bittersweet. Spring will be coming. Birds, they will sing. She'll still be wearing my gold wedding ring. Spring will be coming. Birds, they will sing. She'll still be wearing my gold wedding ring. She'll still be wearing my gold wedding.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Barry Kane, Barry McGuire.
Every woman wants more pictures of her family, and the sure way to get them is to give her husband a Polaroid 10-second automatic camera for Christmas. It's so easy to use that even husbands who hate cameras like to use this one.
Denise Lohr?
Yes.
Hello there. We're Mr. and Mrs. Herbert Glenroy Thurman.
Oh.
This is Herbie, and I want you to feel free to call me Floral Rose.
Well, I'm very glad to meet you. Would you just smile?
Oh, just a minute. We're going to get our picture took. We want to look good.
Oh, my. That's just fine. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. And that's all there is to it. You don't have to focus to get sharp pictures. And this electric eye automatically sets the exposure for you. This tiny built-in flash gun makes indoor pictures just as easy to take. And what husband wouldn't like to open the back of the camera after just 10 seconds and see the finished picture? There you are. So enjoy all the family pictures you want next year. Get your family a Polaroid land camera for Christmas. By early spring, you'll be able to get color pictures with this camera, too.
The Andy Williams Show will be back with Andy and his guests, Mickey Rooney and Miyoshi Umeki, right after station identification. See Don't Call Me Charlie, Friday at 9:30, 8:30 Central Time. The Andy Williams Show with Andy's guests, Miyoshi Umeki and Mickey Rooney. Part 2 is brought to you by Kimberly-Clark, makers of Kleenex napkins that cling like cloth. Remington, makers of the new Electronic 2 shaver with exclusive roller comb. And by Chesterfield King. Tastes great because the tobaccos are. And now, here again is Andy Williams.
Thank you. I'll set my wrist alarm. What kind of fool am I who never fell in love? It seems that I'm the only one that I have been thinking of. What kind of eyes are these that could not see what could be seen by almost anyone but me? What kind of lips are these that light with every kiss, that whispered empty words of love, that left me alone like this? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. an empty shell, a lonely cell in which an empty heart must dwell. What kind of clown am I? What do I know of life? Why don't I cast away this mask of clay and live my life? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I Thank you very much. That's a pretty song. Here are some of the cards that we got from the audience before we started the show that they kindly filled out. There's one from H.O. Black, who is a psychologist. The question is, how can my daughter get his autograph? You're a psychologist? Have you ever wondered why your daughter wants my autograph? Well, I'd be happy to after the show. See, here's one from Mr. Meyer Reifman. Do your clothes have the Italian look? Only after I eat spaghetti. Here's one from Mrs. Pearl Ronnie. Did you and your brothers used to be the Williams brothers? Yeah, we still are. And, she also asks, what are they doing now? Well, Dick's in New York, and Don and Bob are out here living in Los Angeles. Oh, there are 4 of us. Oh, yeah, my sister Jamie. Yeah, she's out here too. There's one from Ed Charlack of Los Angeles. Wants to know, do you wear contact lenses? No, I don't wear contact lenses. Never have tried them. One from Mrs. Nathaniel Taylor of Malvern, New York. Where is she? How are you? Do you know how to do the new dance called the Bossa Nova? Yes, I do, but I'm sorry, my card is filled up for tonight. Actually, it's a strange kind of thing. You know, I don't think there's really that much of a dance to the Bossa Nova. I love to hear it played, but you can do you can do a waltz to it if you want. Now, there is somebody I'd like you to meet now. Last week, my father called me and said that he had seen 4 boys on television that he thought were wonderful, and they reminded him of my brothers and me when we were very little. They were on a talent show, and he asked them if they would come over, and they did. They came to the studio about 5 days ago and sang for us, and I would like you to meet them now because they're just wonderful. The Osmond brothers. Could you come up out of the audience? Make yourselves comfortable here. Which one are you?
Meryl Osmond.
Which?
Meryl Osmond.
And you?
Wayne.
And what's your name?
Alan. Jay.
You're the oldest, huh, Jay? Where are you fellas from?
Ogden, Utah.
They even said that in perfect unison. Ogden, Utah. You want to sing a little song for us? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put this down here. And I'm going to get out of your way. You just squeeze in here close, and I'm going to go out and sit in the audience with the folks. And you just go ahead and sing something, huh?
Hi there, folks, how do you do? We're mighty glad to be here with you. A doodly-doo, a doodly-doo, a doodly-doo, how do you do?
Hi there, folks. What do you say?
We're mighty glad to be here today. We have some songs we're gonna sing. And the barbershop cards are gonna ring, 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 ring. We're the Osmonds Brothers Boys Quartet, and we're all tuned up to go. So subscribe fast, enjoy yourself. And let's get on with the show. Be my little baby bumblebee. Buzz around, to the buzz around. Bring home all that honey loving to me. Won't you come along and let me spend my happy hours roving with you amongst the flowers? And when we get where no one else can see, just you and me, honey, being my little baby bumble, I'll be just as happy as can be. You and me, little bumblebee. Honey, keep a buzzing for you. Darling, but I want you to be my baby bumblebee, bumblebee. Won't you come along and save your lovin' just for me? And we'll be happy, wait and see. 'Cause I want you to be mine, want you till the day I die. Want you to be my baby bumble, bumblebee. Bye-bye, the little honeybee.
Boy, you fellas really sing better than we used to, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
Wouldn't you like to hear more of that? Well, what do you say next week? Maybe you come back and be guests on our show. Would you like that?
Oh, we'd love it.
All right, we'll see you next week. Let's go, bum, 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 bum. They really are wonderful. Oh, no. Will you tell our producer, Bob Finkel, instead of writing me notes saying you'd like to hear a little more of this, why, you write him. Stubborn Bob Finkel, care of NBC. We'll be back in just a little bit. The best is yet to come. Go away. The best is yet to come. I suggest that you stay. We'll be back in just one moment with Miyoshi Umeki and a lot of show. Meanwhile, here is a word about Kleenex table napkins. The best is yet to come, so please don't go away. The best is yet to come.
Manners, I boil these new potatoes in bouillon. Gives them that nice, meaty flavor.
Know what else you need, Mabel?
Kleenex table napkins.
You know it, Mabel. These big, strong napkins don't fall apart when you use them. Let me show you.
Hey, it sure is strong.
Indeed, yes, Mabel. One Kleenex napkin protects you through an entire meal.
And Kleenex napkins
cling like cloth.
Categorically speaking, ladies love soft, pretty things, like Delsey bathroom tissue. It's the very softest on the shelf. Let's find out why. Delsey's made from cellulose cotton. That's why, as anyone who looks closely can see.
there's a definite difference in Delsey. Scientific tests prove Delsey's doubly strong, double strength, cellucotton softness. Why ladies choose Delsey is plain to see.
A few weeks ago, we had on our show one of the most charming young ladies I've ever met. I asked her if she'd come back again, and she said that she would. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Miyoshi Umeki.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world would open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl men go mad for. Love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Welcome back to our show.
What is all this?
Well, do you remember last time you were on the show, Miyoshi? We tried to make you feel at home, and we had a typical Japanese tea house setting. You remember?
No.
Well, anyway, this time I thought we might do something different and have it completely American, you know, so we made you an American kitchen.
Can I do the cooking? May
Well, of course you can. Do you make American dishes?
No, I just make the food. Oh, the first, I think, would you like coffee?
Oh, I'd love some, but leave it on a little longer, will you, there? Because I like it pretty strong.
I get to put some more.
Do you have coffee in Japan, Miyoshi?
Oh, yes. It comes in a little bag, and we call it tea.
Well, just in that case, put a little more in there, will you? I like it very strong.
Oh.
That's all right.
Oh, my God.
What's the matter?
One more for the pot. Now, what would you like to eat?
Well, what kind of food do you make?
Oh, I make all typical American specialties.
Like what?
Oh, I make Irish stew, Hungarian goulash, and the Canadian bacon, and English muffins, and Scotch.
Scotch what?
Just Scotch. Would you like coffee now?
No, just some Scotch. I mean, no, just leave it on there a little bit longer, if you will. I like it very strong.
Don't worry, it will be strong.
Miyoshi, when you first came to America, Miyoshi, you didn't speak English very well, did you?
No, it's just a little bit.
Well, didn't it make it difficult to order food in a restaurant?
Yes, very much. My friend taught me how to say when I go into restaurant, apple pie and coffee. But I had apple pie and coffee for 2 weeks, so I had to ask my friend to teach me something else to order. Then she taught me to say ham sandwich. So next day I went to the restaurant and the waiter said, "What would you have?" So I said ham sandwich. Then he said, "On white or rye?" So I said, "Apple pie and coffee."
Leave it on a little longer, will you? I like it very strong. How about something to eat?
What can I make it for you?
Well, how about some eggs?
All right. Would you like a scramble fry?
Apple pie coffee. No, I don't care. Scramble like that.
All right.
What's the matter?
I have problem breaking an egg.
Hey, it's very simple. Have you never done it before?
No.
Tap it on the side. Lift it up.
Very well.
You want to try it?
No.
Very simple. Tap it on the side, open it up, and drop it in.
Shall I?
Go ahead.
No, I won't do it.
Very easy, really. I'll do it once again.
That's nice.
Go ahead and try.
You want coffee, don't you?
No, I don't want any coffee. And you're not going to get out of it that easy. Now, come on, try it. It's very simple.
I think I try then.
Try it. That's not so bad.
Terrible.
Well, that's the worst thing I ever saw. No, it.
Thank you.
Very.
You know, I don't know how to break an egg.
You have trouble with eggs?
Yes.
Miyoshi, any time you have trouble with anything, you just come to me.
Thank you. I feel the same way about you.
You do? Who to tell your troubles to?
Lend a sympathetic ear.
Who to cheer you when you're blue?
Wipe away each little tear.
When there's no one left,
you are not bereft.
there is always little me. Oh, reliable, when your job goes down the drain.
And that landlord ups the rent.
When you fall in love in vain.
Or I give it up for less.
Friends can fly the coop.
Leave you in the soup.
Who'll come through with lentils?
And to get to fundamental.
When the chips are really down. Who will not be out of town?
Oh, a blabbermouth.
You'll always care most.
Hang around your door most.
When you're in despair most.
Who's the one who pays the floor most?
Who's your first and foremost? Obviously, when you add it all up, ever loving little me. Miyoshi, I think I'll have a little of that coffee now.
I think it's ready. Good and strong.
pretty strong, I must say. It's strong coffee. Here, wait, I'll just take a little bit. That's all right, Miyoshi. Just let it perk a little bit longer. Who still suits me finer?
Be your apple shiner.
Who's your Ina Kleiner? Cup of tea when you boil it all down. Ever loving little me. When you boil it all down. Ever loving little. Yours sincerely little. Ever loving little me. Come to think of it, why don't we go out to dinner?
Yes.
All right.
He doesn't ski, hates to fish, stereos, just not his dish. He's got shirts and socks that match his eyes, pajamas and pipes and a dozen ties. So what do you get him for Christmas? Give him the one gift that lets him stop shaving, start rolling his whiskers off. Give him the new Remington Electronic 2 that now has 4 exclusive roller combs, twice as many for twice the comfort. Let's see how they work in a cutaway view. You see, here's where they roll the skin down, and here, roll the whiskers up into the shaver head. So close, and with twice the comfort. It's almost like rolling his whiskers off. And his Electronic 2 is the only electric that runs with or without a cord. So let him stop shaving, start rolling his whiskers off. This Christmas, give him a Remington Electronic 2.
There's a song from the Broadway musical Camelot that I think is one of the loveliest songs I've ever heard. And we have it in an album called Warm and Willie. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in the summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave, it couldn't be in autumn. How I'd leave in autumn, I never will know. I've seen how you sparkle when fall lifts the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. And could I leave you running merrily through the snow? Or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? Summer, winter, or looks like closing time. I'd like to thank the members of our cast. Of course, Mickey Rooney and Miyoshi Umeki for a wonderful evening. Next week, Miss Betty Davis. Till then, may each of the next 7 days be a good day. And good night.
This has been a color production of the NBC Television Network.
Sing along. Friday at 8:30, 7:30 Central Time on NBC.